Hello and welcome to the last video for session 2 Let It Snow, and we're going to concentrate on pages 18 to 20 for this one. So pages 18 and 19, we're going to use one of the pocket pages that you have in your kit. We're going to use one that has two 4x6 pockets on it, and I've identified the Simple Stories 4x6 elements paper and cut out the All Is Calm card and the 4x6 card that you have on there that has like a living room loungy house scene on. So the top pocket will have the All Is Calm card in it, and the bottom pocket will have the reverse of that house lounge scene card on it. So I'm just going to embellish these lightly. And I've used the clear wreath sticker from the Crate Paper Mittens and Mistletoe sticker book. I've backed that onto some of the red paper with tiny white dots on from the 6x8 paper pad. And as you can see, I've just adhered it to the top right of that All Is Calm card, but I have offset it so some of it is hanging off. We will trim the excess off of that, and then we're going to use that on the bottom pocket, so don't throw it away. So just working out how I'm going to embellish this page up now, and I really like those super cute little woolly hats from the Crate Paper, I think it is, collection. So I'm backing those onto some white cardstock like we have done on previous pages, just so that the colours stand out a little bit better, and that beautiful yellow bow as well, just echoing the colours across the pockets to link the pages together. And I'm just sticking those on top of the cut off bit there that we had from the wreath. Now the idea for this bottom pocket, I thought I would put a photograph onto that page. So I really like the idea of maybe adding some embellishments on top of my photograph once it's added. So I'm creating a tiny little embellishment cluster here for that bottom pocket. So like we said, we've glued those woolly hats on top of the trimmed off bit from the wreath. I have a very narrow strip of the North Pole Express paper cut. I think it was 2 1/4 by 1/2 inch wide. And I'm literally just embellishing it up with some of those really beautiful letter stickers. And I'm also going to add some of the cardstock word phrase stickers as well. So as you can see, one on the top right there, and I'm going to add another one underneath the word love. I really love that cute little deer sticker, so he's going on my page to create a bit more of a scene on that top pocket, and a little sprinkling of sequins to look like snow and add a bit of sparkle, and page 18 is done. So we've now flipped over to the reverse, page 19, and as you can see we have the little house scene there. Now I've trimmed up the number sticker and I have stuck that over one of the picture frames hanging up. We have the little dog sticker, which I think is just super cute. So again, I've backed that onto some white cardstock there and just trimmed it off. And I'm also adding the trolley from the Bits and Pieces ephemera pack. I think in the instructions I may just have said that we've used ephemera for this. My apologies, we did use that sticker dog as well, but I've made it into a piece of ephemera by backing it onto some cardstock first. And I've added mounted both of those on some foam pads, and the same with the number 19, just so that they're raised up slightly from the rest of the page, to add a little bit of dimension. Now from your 6x8 paper pad, the Cup of Cheer cut apart card, I've cut that out and I've trimmed 1/2 inch off the top, or off of the bottom, my apologies, off of the bottom of that Cup of Cheer elements piece. We're going to keep that piece though for page 20, so don't throw it away. And then I'm just adding some double-sided tape along both edges and the bottom side to create a pocket on that top 4x6 piece of tartan paper there. Identify the tag and fussy cut that out, and I've punched a hole in the top and just threaded it with 5 inches of twine that you'll find in your kit there. Now on the other side of that bit there, as you can see, I just add my paper pieces on with a tiny splodge of glue, and then that gives me an idea of what size photograph I might fit on that page. So I'm already thinking about potential photograph sizes that I may add. Right, so we've finished the pocket pages now, and we're on to the last page of session 2 now, which is page 20. And I really loved this sticker sheet that was in your Simple Stories Mix and a Mingle sticker book. Thought it was super cute and loved the idea of maybe piecing them all together onto a page to create a little bit more interest. So we are going to use a pink cardstock background for this one. So again, as we have done on previous pages, just make sure that you've attached your tabs in the right place on your page. And then I'm simply cutting up the stickers from that sheet in the sticker book and arranging them around my page. Now this did take quite a while, so I do apologise. This little bit of the video is fairly long, but it's just to show you really how the idea came together. We are going to use the 1/2 inch that we trimmed off the dark green cup of cheer card from the last page. You'll see it there on the right hand side there, orientated in a portrait position. We've also used some of the cut-offs from the Joy cut apart card that we put inside one of the tags on our tag page earlier. And I'm also going to use a few little bits from the North Pole Express paper as well, that I'm going to cut into size. Now it is quite fiddly and it's a little bit like putting a jigsaw together, but I loved the end effect there. So just have a play around and make it work for yourself. We've also used the manufacturing strip from the 4x6 Elements paper, which I believe is that pink strip on the top of the page there, and maybe the tiny bit opposite on the bottom of the page. I think I cut that about 3 inches in length. So I'm happy with the placement of everything now. So sticking the stickers down first, I think it's probably better to start from maybe the bottom or the top of your layout and then work your way methodically up or down, whichever way you choose. That way you can line everything up nicely and hopefully it'll all fit together nicely for you. Now the idea is to have a photograph on the bottom left side there, and maybe another photograph at the top right, or we could add some journaling on that area if you wanted to put some white cardstock instead. Really the choice is up to you. You don't have to copy it exactly as I've popped on here, but if that makes life easier for you, then do, but just make it work for yourself. It depends really what you want to use your album for, as if you want to use it more for journaling, or if you do want to add lots of photographs as well. There's always lots of photos, isn't there, that we take at this time of the year. So I believe I'm still working on this day, so I haven't got any plans at the moment, but I'm hoping to get some last minute Panto tickets, so hopefully we'll fill the album up with lots of things. I know I've got lots of trips to like see Christmas lights and that. I really love that at this time of year. I don't know about you, but I have a few trips planned, so that'll be super nice. And then I'm probably going to add other bits in there, like what wrapping paper I've used, maybe wish lists that the girls have, meeting up with friends, what Christmas means to me. So there's a million and different things that you can pop in your albums here. So I'm adding the number sticker on the bottom right hand side there, and I'm simply embellishing it now with lots of different stickers that you have in your kit from, I believe, both collections, the crepe paper and the Simple Stories. You will see nearer the end of this video clip that I do remove some of the bits that I'm adding on now, but this is simply just to give you an idea of how the page came about. So do have a look at the class images that you have in your instructions, and do refer back to those at all times for measurements, and that things do often change as you go along creating these. But I will be around if you have any questions during my session time today, and my session time on Sunday as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed session 2 for your countdown to Christmas December album, and I will see you back with session 5, but you've got Nikki next with the next lot of pages. Thank you. Bye.